All right, everybody, welcome to New Life Church. Welcome to 2020. My name is Jeff Baker. I have the unique privilege of serving as one of the pastors on staff here. I want to welcome you here to our Kearney campus, which is packed out today. I want to welcome you to our North Platte campus, which I guarantee you is packed out, and to our Ogallala campus, which is starting to overflow. So it's a great thing. God's doing great stuff in New Life Church. I just want to welcome all you guys. How many of you guys are excited to be at New Life Church to kick off the year? Come on. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Man, what an exciting time. What an exciting time. I was telling somebody, back in the day when I wasn't living for the Lord and I was just crazy, okay? Crazy. Take everything that's packaged in me that you know me and direct it in a completely bad direction. And I was like, I'll never make it to 2020. You know what I'm saying? But yet here I am. And I'm excited, and I love Jesus, and I'm looking forward to more decades, as long as God gives us, to keep telling people the good news about Jesus. So thank you guys for being here. If you're a guest with us, I want to say thank you. Thanks for coming out to New Life. I know you can pick any church. Okay, there's a lot of great churches in Kearney, Ogallala, and North Platte, but you pick New Life, and we just want to say thank you so much. Maybe you've been sensing a little bit of like, man, I want to make this year a year where spiritual transformation takes place in my life. And look, that's our goal for you. Our goal for all of you that attend New Life is that God would do something radically different in your life in 2020 that would leave you changed. When you get to the end of the year, you would not be the same person. So that's kind of who we are, and that's where we're going. And so today is a very, very unique Sunday. Today is what we're doing is we're kicking off our brand new teaching series. We just entitled it 2020. Okay, it's a little bit of it's a play on words. You know, many of you guys probably wear glasses or contacts or something like that. You understand the concept of 2020 when it comes to your eyesight. We want to help you have a 2020 vision for your spiritual journey this year. Yeah, we want you to have a 2020 vision. We want you to see very clearly where God wants to take you in your spiritual journey. We want you to have a clear plan for 2020. All of this teaching series is going to help you do that, starting with today. Today it's a very cool service, all right? It's one of those very unique things that most churches don't do. But I love it. I think there's a lot of spiritual significance with it, but there's also a lot of faith involved with it. We call it Review Preview. Review Preview. Anybody remember Review Preview? It only happens once a year, okay? Okay. So many of you may like, what? Review Preview. So let me just ask a question. How many of you guys joined New Life at any of our campuses, all right? At any of our campuses, I want to hear you just like give out a whoop, whoop, all right? Can you guys try that right now? Just a whoop, whoop. Wait, one more time. Okay, if you joined New Life Church, like you started attending in 2019 at any period throughout the year, I just want to hear you go whoop, whoop. Okay, there you go. I love that. I love that. And the reason why I wanted to speak to you specifically is because I don't know when you became a part of New Life Church. So as we kick off this sermon series, as we go with the Review Preview, we're going to go back to the beginning of 2019, and we're going to start looking at some of the teaching series that we went through, okay? And so some of them you're going to be like, I wasn't here for that. Well, that's okay, because you can always go to mynewlifechurch.com. Did you guys realize this? mynewlifechurch.com, and up at the upper tabs, you can click Watch, right? And in the drop down, there's only two things to choose from: on demand, and you can go back and you can watch any of these teaching series, which I actually think some of the ones in 2019 need to be reviewed again by you in 2020 as part of your clear spiritual plan of becoming all that Jesus wants for your life. Now, Ogallala, as an example, you're going to go through a lot before we ever get to talking about the teaching series that you've been a part of. But again, you can go back to the journey that we have on our website. Now, when I was 7 years old, okay, let's all jump back. 7 years old. 1977, something like that. The very first Star Wars movie came out. How many of you guys went and saw the very first Star Wars movie in the theaters? Come on. Yeah, it was awesome. I was just a little kid sitting by my grandfather. I remember when it came on, I was like in awe. Waiting for the next one. And now, in just a few days, I turned 50 years old. Crazy. I feel like I'm 30, though. I don't look like it, all right? But that's another point. It's another sermon for another day. I just watched the last one in this trilogy. How many of you guys have seen that movie? Let me hear you. Okay. Okay, very good. Some of you are like, we're at church, he's talking about movies. I don't think this is a Christian church. It's okay. That's all right. Don't worry about it, okay? Just hang in there with me. Keep your seatbelt on. Journey with us through the entire service. Then come to your conclusion, okay? So I watched it. I walked out of there, and I loved it, right? And then I started getting this idea for something that we could do to help you kind of like wrap your head and your heart around some of the significant things that took place in 2019. Not all of them, but some of them. And I decided I would write my own Star Wars intro video. Yeah. So me, Jeff Baker, your almost 50-year-old pastor, chubby as he is, wrote the very thing, all right? And then we voiced over it because we decided, that might help with the effect. So I want you to think and read with me at some of the things that God did in 2019. Take a look at this.